So now I'm going to explain how to use unlocked in real situations. There is 3 ways that I always use. Sometimes I do the first variation, then it depends of the group, the time, and the situation that I'm involved. So the definitions that I always use is 15 seconds in the timer. I always use this. And I have 4 digits. I started like that. Just forget this red tab. The red tab is because of the microphone that is recording right now. Okay, just forget this. So imagine I have here some spectators and I ask them, after some tricks, I ask them if they have their phone and if they have a code. Most of the time they say yes, and I ask them how many digits have your code. If they say 4, I say great, mine have also 4. It would be amazing if your code match my code, correct? They say yes, and I give them their phone, my phone, and they try with their code. I try, they say no. I say of course not, that will be a miracle, and the people laugh. This is like a gag. After that I say, can you try with randomly numbers? And they try. I don't say how many times, I just say try with randomly numbers a few times. They try a few times and they say it doesn't work. I grab my phone, and while I'm grabbing my phone, I do the scroll to see the first 4, in this case 4 digits that they place. And I know now their code. I place this in my pocket or on the table, and I say, as you can see, it's very difficult to get to someone's phone without knowing, without questions, and unlock. Can I grab your phone? They give me. I ask some questions, I do some type of mentalism, and then I unlock their phone. After that, I say, okay, I'm going to give some information about me, and I talk about me, and then I ask them to try a few more times to unlock. They try, it's not going to work, and then I say, okay, let's do this way. I'm a very simple guy. When I want to get to access in my phone, I don't want to think about too much how I get to my phone, so I like to get immediately to my phone. I can't say nothing more about that. So you are going to place your finger like this. I'm going to touch you, and you are going to think a number between 0 and 9. So I do this, I touch, and they place it here. And while I talk about this, the 15 seconds has passed. So they place, and after the 4 times I do this, they place the 4 digits and it will unlock like so. Then I have, if I want to prove that only that number unlocks my phone, it has 2 halves, the upper half and the lower half. So I just tap here, and it goes to the option that only unlocks, this screen only unlocks with their 4 last numbers, so they can do wherever they want if they want. This is only for a proof, if you want to prove that that number only unlocks your phone, so you can do this. So this is one way to use unlocked. The second variation is like this. Let me reset. Okay, so sorry. The second variation, I do the same. I ask them if they have the phone, how many numbers, blah blah blah. I give them their phone. They try to unlock. They say with their code, they say no, it doesn't unlock. Of course not, that will be a miracle. And then I ask them to try a few times to unlock my phone. They try, they won't be able. They say no, and I say okay, it's very difficult, and then I talk as I talked earlier. I say the same things. It's very difficult to get to someone's phone without knowing them, without knowing anything, and unlock their phone. But I'm going to give some information, some details about me that maybe you think about, and you are going to get the information that you need to unlock my phone. So I talk about me and I say do this, I touch for one time, they do this, I tap again, also 4 times, and then after 15 seconds, boom, it unlocks my phone. So this is a second variation. Instead of grabbing the phone, I unlock them and they unlock mine. I do all the thing first with my phone, and then after they unlock my phone, I see the information and I go to their phone and I unlock it. So this is the second variation. Third variation, you can do it. Let me reset. The third variation, it's up to you. You can do the effects by itself. Sometimes I only unlock their phone, so I do the first effect, the first variation, but at the end they don't unlock my phone. Or I use as if effect itself the fact that they unlock my phone and I do nothing. They unlock my phone and it's an effect by itself. So the thing here is, this is very good, but I'm using 4 numbers. What if the spectator have 6 digits? So if they have 6 digits, the thing is more difficult. It's harder to, in 1 second, memorize the 6 digits. So I have a justification when they have 6 digits. So I do the same. They grab my phone, they try to unlock with their code, and doesn't unlock, try again. Sorry. And then when I grab my phone, sorry, it was one missing, so it doesn't work. I do the scroll, I memorize the 3 first digits when I grab the phone, and I say, okay, the same script is the same always. As you can see, it's very difficult to get someone's phone without knowing, blah blah blah. But you place your fingerprint in my screen, so I have to know your code because you place your code in my screen. So I'm going to do this in a difficult way. I do this and I do this. I pretend I'm looking to the fingerprints and I can show them that they can't see nothing. Maybe they can see some fingerprints, but it doesn't mean anything because it's very hard to know a code by the fingerprint. So just a justification to have time to see a second time and to memorize the 6 digits. So this is the way I do when the 6 digits are different, because sometimes the 6 digits are very easy, they are repeated, and in a few moments, in 1 second I can memorize the 6 digits. So it's a very good justification. For me, it's a good justification trying to get to memorize the 6 digits by saying that you are looking for the fingerprints. So you can do that, of course. To reveal the code and to reveal their code, you also can use playing cards. If you already know their codes, when you pick, you have a deck of cards, you control the 4 number that match their code, you force them and you can reveal that. Personally, I don't like to mix cards with this because I already do tricks with cards and I like to be far from cards when I'm doing this. But it's a variation of, if you want to use, of course, you can use also their calculator for them to unlock your code. For example, they have their phone. You ask them, can you go to your calculator, put their 2 numbers, tap times, think of 2 digits, place it there, times again, 2 digits and equal. tap equal, and the number, the result of that, the number that appears in their screen, it will unlock your phone, the magician's phone. You can do it like that, of course. So this is you can be creative with this. For stage, I really like the thing that you have if you have two phones. If you have someone with you in backstage, you can get information without touching the phone. Or you can also do pre-show with this. It can be in stage or in close-up, wherever you want. And I have playing around with that in stage before the show. I have tried this and it worked very well. I went to the front row to someone and I say, hello, I'm Gustavo, I'm going to perform tonight and I need someone that have a phone and has a code. Do you have a code? Yes. Just make sure it's not the same as mine. They try and they say no. Okay, so you'll be perfectly to help me, because if your code match my code, you would mess my trick. And for everyone, they don't see what you did. For her, maybe, or him, he can later, okay, maybe, I don't know, he saw something and no, but for the rest of people, that will be a miracle when you reveal or you unlock their screen. So you can use it also for pre-show. This is only some ideas, and be creative with Unlock.